Hey everybody, thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, sharing your girl some love. I hope all of you guys are doing well. And it is summer. I know the winds and the rains and the storms are like all across the country, along with every other like chaotic nonsense going on. But anyway, we're going to be talking about some papaya and some guava fragrances today. Guava and papaya, I am finding those are some of my favorite fruits and fragrances, and I have some on my list, at least to sample. There's one from Fuegia that's pretty expensive, but if you want to learn about some guava papaya scents, one is even a new body spray, okay? And it smells really good. It's reminiscent of a fragrance that I already have in my collection that I bought a backup bottle of that we're going to talk about today. That's a special edition. If you follow me on Instagram, you might even know what I'm talking about. So anyway, please continue to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, all that good stuff, y'all. And let's get started. So the ones that I'm very interested in, I got a sample and I'm like, do I need it? Do I not? So Guava, it's called, Fuegia has one, but Fuegia's fragrances are so expensive. My coworker actually bought me like a 30 ml and it was like $250, I think it was, or $200 for a 30 ml, which is really small. But in that fragrance, Fuegia, there's a guava, papaya, and pomelo, and it sounds amazing. So if you can, let me know down in the comments if you've ever smelled that one, if it's prominent in guava and papaya. Those two notes, they just go together. It makes it sweet, creamy, a bit airy, very tropical, and I love them together. The other one that I did smell in Milan is black guava. Now, black guava, I loved. You gotta like guava. You gotta like over ripen, almost a little rancid smelling guava, to be fair. So it's, I would say not rancid, but just very, very over ripened. If you don't like over ripened fruits, I think they have a black mango and a black guava. Both of the fragrances were over ripened with a little bit of oud, but the guava one I loved. So that may be my first born to stand out fragrance in my collection. The mango was good, but I got a lot of mango fragrances, but I don't have like a lot of heavy guava fragrances. It was tart, it was sweet, it was, like I said, syrupy, over-ripened guava. It was woody, slightly animalic. I don't know what else was in there, but it was good. Loved it. Another one is Escandolo by Day 3. I heard that was an amazing guava fragrance as well. I got to order me a sample of that and get my nose on that one. So the very first one we have is Sunplosion. There's guava, mango, lime, hibiscus, coconut. So this literally smells like a hodgepodge of fruits, but very watery, airy, fresh, sparkling. You know, it's very juicy and watery. Now, a lot of people say they don't get great performance, but I get pretty decent performance out of this. At least 8 hours, because I'm spraying about 12 times, but I'm definitely picking up those tropical fruits with that coconut water. It's juicy, a bit of a citrus. I'm wondering if there's hibiscus in here as well. Yeah, hibiscus. You definitely get like half ripened, like all the fruits in here are not ripened. I feel like the fruits in here are all on their way to being ripened, which gives it that watery, clean, juicy effect as well. Anyway, you definitely pick up the hibiscus and the mango in here. And this is Simone Andreoli's Sunplosion. I keep calling that fragrance Sunsplosion. So next, of course, we have Tales from Zanzibar. This is the best guava fragrance on the market. This is guava mint. It almost smells like a guava mojito with coconut. There's ambergris, some transparent oud, but forget about it. But this is the best guava fragrance that you'll ever get your nose on. You know, hands down, the most realistic, picking off of a tree on a tropical island near the sea. The winds are blowing, turquoise waters. That is what I get from this fragrance here. It is absolutely gorgeous. Favorite fragrance in my entire collection. Get your nose on it. The next one we have, I had a sample of, but I used it all up because I literally was supposed to do this video over 2 months ago. So I used my sample of, I think it's by Brandt, and I think I do want a full bottle of it, and it's Guava Sorbet. It was more of like a candied guava, sweet, with a little bit of florals, but it was a very sweet candied guava. And I really did love it, but at the time I was like, they were sold out. That's what it was. I would have had it, but they were sold out, but I think they sell it now on Scent Split. So yeah, it's a good guava fragrance if you like a fruity, playful, fun, It still gave like depth. It wasn't like a little super girly, young girly. This is a woman like maybe mid 20s and above, or 20s and above. That's, knows what she wants in life, sophisticated, just wants a fruity, playful scent, yet sensual, because there's some notes in there that makes it very warm, a little woody. I'm gonna stop talking about it, y'all, and then just go buy it, okay? But I love Guava Sorbet by Brandt. There's guava, there's grapefruit, there's mango, bergamot, there's sugar. Like I said, it almost tasted like a guava smoothie, but like a thick guava smoothie. Osmanthus, musk, vanilla, and it almost reminds you of like the beautiful Seychelles. So the next one we have Guava Granita, and this is by Ellis Brooklyn. This kind of reminds me of Varadero, being in Cuba, Varadero Beach. There's guava, of course. There's banana. There's coconut. This is a very elegant guava fragrance. It's not too fruity. Everything is lush, smooth. I think there's a beautiful sandalwood in here as well, but I really pick up on the balmy tropicalness of the banana and the guava. It's not too punchy. It's very lush, like lush guava, lush tropics. Just reminds you of the beautiful Varadero Beach in Cuba. And there's water lily also, water lily and mango blossom, that gives it that floral aspect. So get your nose on, and it's super affordable too. Not super affordable, but it's affordable. I'm pretty sure on a Sephora sale, you can probably get this for like $75. And I put a little bit of a dent in mine as well. All right, so let's see. The next one we're going to talk about is Wonderland Peony. So in Wonderland Peony, you have guava, you have red berries, lemons, peony, of course, raspberry bloom, cotton candy, vanilla, violet, and cedar. So this fragrance right here, I remember after going to Amsterdam and I bought that other one, the Van Gogh painting, I was really interested in here because you get a really juicy guava, a beautiful peony. It's light, fluffy, airy. If you like Lust in Paradise by Ex Nihilo and you wanted it a little sweeter and fruitier, then I would definitely say try Wonderland Peony by Floral Street. Affordable as well. But I love this fragrance. I don't wear it enough, and I need to. It's a beautiful floral, guava, juicy, fruity, tropical fragrance. And yeah, it almost gives me vibes of Brandt's Guava Sorbet, but Brandt is a little sweeter and thicker. So it's beautiful. Definitely pick up like a little bit of a sweet cotton candy vibe with some berries, some guava, some citruses, and a beautiful woody note in the opening. So anyway, Wonderland Peony, get your nose on it. Yeah, I need to pull this out for summer. Beautiful. So the next one we're going to talk about, of course, is Peach's Revenge, Sarah Baker. So this is spicy guava. This is a night on a town, a summer night on the town. Spicy guava, cardamom, peaches and guava, spices, woods, cinnamon. It is absolutely sensual, sexy, a bit abrasive in the opening, so do not spray too much. You might have to spray this one in increments. Spray like 3 and then come back and spray 3 more, but do not spray. I would say don't spray more than 5 sprays of this because it's a beast and it's potent. I sprayed about 5 sprays the other day in one spot, and y'all, I had to literally just wipe it off because I still wanted the scent to be there, but I wiped it off with a wet towel, like I dabbed it just to get rid of some of it, because when I sprayed it on my arm that many times, it was a beast. And in my face, I didn't even have to have my arm by my face. It was like so projecting and potent. So Sarah Baker's Peach's Revenge is a beast. And don't spray too much of this stuff. I would say if you're going out, maybe 5. If you're going out at night and it's super hot, other than that, if you want to work or something, maybe 2 and call it a day and spray it, at a distance. So anyway, I love the guava, the peaches, the spices, the cardamom in here. The ginger is gingering. It is beautiful. Get your nose on it, and not a safe blind buy. The next one we're going to talk about is literally like vanilla and apricot. It's creamy. This is Montel Sweet Vanilla. It's creamy vanilla vanilla and apricot. It smells like a sweet, it almost smells like an apricot milkshake. That is what this smells like. It's creamy. So if you don't like a creamy, like balmy, slightly buttery vanilla with like a fuzzy apricot osmanthus nuance, then you may not like this one, but I absolutely love it. And I use this more for layering. Now this right here, apparently Montal is now at Sephora. I was sent this by Perfumes, and I absolutely love the scent. I don't mind. This little thing is actually pretty fun. Yeah, I like swinging it. Ooh, I like swinging that. Anyway, I love this. It's creamy, it's thick, it's rich. I wear this when, I've worn it twice, and actually 3 times. I wore it to work, and I took the bottle to work, and the people that didn't really like sweet fragrances or creamy vanillas didn't care too much for this one, but my gourmand girlies did. And then I wore this to bed one time, and it was so warm, comforting, and just, it smelled like a big old hug, you guys. But you can wear this in the summer as well. You can wear this 365. It is beautiful. So like I said, vanilla, a thick vanilla milkshake with apricot. And it's fuzzy. So get your nose on this one. The next one is actually a body oil, and this is Swiss Arabians. I love this one. I got about 4, maybe 6 Swiss Arabian body oils back there. And this is one of my favorites. Actually, this one is my favorite. And then the blue one or the purple one is. So this is L'Oeil Rouge. This was like $25. I love this smell. I know some of these oils I bought and I decluttered because I feel like I can pick up the metallic or like something in there, but this one smells really good, and it smells like a juicy tropical guava. Let me see what's in here. So in L'Oeil Rouge, you have hibiscus, peach, mango, papaya, and pineapple. So there's papaya in here. So it is beautiful. It smells tropical. No, it doesn't smell like passion fruit, but it's definitely giving you like those yellow fruits and stone fruits. But yeah, I love this. Anyway, Swiss Arabian, and this lasts forever. This on my skin lasted in one spot. I did like one swipe, rubbed it in. It lasted over 6 hours. So get your nose on this. These are cute gifts as well. If you have a young daughter, and you technically don't have to put this on your skin that wants to smell like a little something, but fruity and fun, then just take this, rub it on your hands, and you can actually rub it on your jeans, your clothes, like your outer clothing, and you will still get that nuance maybe 8-10 hours later. So L'Oeil Rouge by Swiss Arabian. It's one of my favorite oils. You can use it for layering as well. So the next one we have is a new body spray that has papaya and apricot. There's some like, I think there's like some crystallized vanilla or something in here. There's some coconut that I don't pick up. But this literally, there's a lot of vanilla in here, y'all. This is worth it. This, I hope they come out. Fleur, please come out with a perfume called Vanilla Nectar. It smells nectarous. It's creamy. It literally smells like one of the fragrances that I'm about to tell you about right now, that has papaya inside, pineapple, and woods. So Vanilla Nectar is giving you creamy apricot, creamy, like rich balmy papaya, loads and loads of rich creamy thick vanilla, a little bit of a creamy coconut nuance. I think there's some florals in here, but I literally get papaya, vanilla, and apricot, and it is my favorite. This is my favorite Fleur body spray as of today. Okay, love it. Yes, I love these as well, and all of these 3 you can layer together. I love peach skin. You can layer peach skin with that apricot and papaya. You can layer beach skin. You can layer all 3. I'm going to take all 3 of these fragrances on vacation, and I'm just going to have a ball spraying the life out of all 3 of these. But all 3 of these is completely worth it. I've already layered once beach skin and peach skin. I cannot wait to layer peach skin with vanilla nectar, y'all. Oh, so amazing. So get these in your life. They are totally worth, I think they're like $40. And then they may have like the 50 ml or the smaller version as well. So the next one is by Comptoir Sud Pacifique, and this is Vanille Apricot. Vanille Banane was my very first one, and this one was my second one. And I cannot seem to find my Vanille Banan, which I loved, and I'll never give these two up. I remember doing a review on these fragrances. I had about 10 of them. I did a review like 4 years ago, and I went crazy. I went down the Comptoir Sud Pacifico. So these kind of give similar vibes anyway. But this one's a little more thicker and heavier on the vanilla, the Montal Sweet Vanilla. This one is definitely giving more cakey apricot cake, like an apricot vanilla pound cake, you know, and that one is giving a milkshake. So this one is giving me a little more of a cakey vibe, you know, than a milkshake vibe. It's creamy, it's sweet, it's lovely, and it's affordable, and you can find these on discounters. So vanilla apricot, it's literally like a vanilla apricot pound cake, so get your nose on that. Two other ones is that we're going to talk about that are the same. Leisure in Paradise by Simone Andreoli. Like, I think this literally is my favorite papaya fragrance in my collection. It is so good. It's papaya, it's pineapple, it's woods. I think there may be some mango in here as well. I'm not sure, but I definitely get that papaya and that like a half sweetened pineapple and some woods. Now, I love this so much, and I've always contemplated buying a backup bottle. Well, just like my Malibu, you know how I remember Malibu? They came out with this 5th anniversary edition, and I loved it. I've gone through a bottle of Malibu. I bought my sister this one, and I love these bottles, and I'll probably take that one on vacation. Well, 5th anniversary for Leisure in Paradise. I think Malibu was 2018, and this one was 2019. So 5th anniversary is this beauty right here. When I saw this bottle, I even DM'd the company before it was over here. I purchased this on Max Aroma. I was like, where is it? Like, can I buy it? Like, where? And finally, I saw it on Max Aroma. I just decided to Google it one day, and it was there. So anyway, I love the two. For some odd reason, this one is sweeter. I get more creamy apricot. Now, I do remember what this smelled like. I have a very vivid sensory, olfactory, everything. So this to me is, this initially wasn't very sweet. It was very fresh. You got the apricot, you got the pineapple, but it was more fresh. This one off top is sweet. I'm getting more of a vanilla nuance. And I'm trying to see if I'm going to get more of a creamy apricot nuance. But this was sweeter than this one when I initially bought it, but I love them both. Anyway, I might just be layering the both of them until this bottle is all gone. And I'm like, I'm torn with which one I want to take on vacation, because I really want to take this one because it's like dense, rich, you know, this one's sweeter, but the bottle is prettier. Like, I want to take pretty pictures on vacation. So I might be taking both, this for the picture and this for the wear, you guys. Like a fragrance lover's nightmares, you know. Anyway, get your nose on Leisure in Paradise, creamy papaya, pineapple, and some beautiful like white woods. So anyway, we have a newbie to the bunch. This is R&B. There's a beautiful papaya, there's honey tangerine, and there's guava. So you got double the trouble, guava and papaya in here. It's warm, it's ambery, it's juicy, it's a bit citrusy in the opening, but it dries down warm, ambery, a little spicy, ambery in the dry down, and I said that like 3 times, ambery. But you definitely get a juicy, slightly over-ripened guava, not papaya, because over-ripened papaya will start to smell funky, y'all. And I love papaya. I've been eating papaya seeds lately because apparently they kill parasites. I'm not saying I got parasites, but if there is something going on in my stomach, I've been eating a lot of papaya seeds. I'm gonna go take some tonight. It doesn't mess my stomach up. I heard that papaya seeds can sometimes mess your stomach up if you take too much. I was okay. So I've been taking them like maybe a couple times a week, just in the morning, like on an empty stomach or before I go to bed. But I haven't had any stomach issues. But you know, pumpkin seeds, I've been eating a lot of pumpkin seeds lately, and papaya seeds, sour sop tea. I'm trying to get like healthy. I'm trying, you know, all those good things. And then I just bought me some like oil of oregano, black seed oil, but forget all that stuff. R&B is just absolutely lovely, completely unisex. But if you like fragrances like Mango-nificent by Unique Luxury, just imagine, because there's a dark ambery warmth to this, just because, you know, Mango-nificent has that patchouli, honey, the dark overripened juicy mango. This has the guava, so it's kind of in that same vein of Mango-nificent, but imagine guava and a creamy papaya and a juicy honey tangerine. So love this as well. I think that is all, you guys. Go on to the world. It's been amazing. Siage, do good, be good. And let me know what's your favorite papaya guava scent. And I am going to go buy me a bottle of Brant, okay, at Scent Split, because I don't think they have it on their website. Or maybe I'll check to see if they're having a Father's Day sale. Anyway, love you.